Hi everyone. In this video I will cover about reshape of array. In my previous video I have covered the shape of array. Before proceeding with this video, I recommend you to go and watch that video because that will tell you the signature meaning of, for example, 4 3 here. So anyway, let's get started. So I have taken a very simple array here. This array contains a unidimensional array with 12 elements in it, and I want to reshape this unidimensional array to two-dimensional array. Now, how do I know it's a two-dimensional array we are talking about? So when you're saying 4 3, it gives us three different information. First information is that we want to convert this into two-dimensional array. Second information is that the outermost or last dimension, the biggest dimension, contains 4 elements in it. The first dimension contains 3 elements in it. So it's pretty straightforward. When I want two-dimensional array, that means my next dimension will be one-dimensional array, and that will contain 3 elements. Anyway, this can sound a little confusing, but just stick to the fact that what all information we can extract from this 4 3. So same thing I have done here, and I have got a result of this two-dimensional array with 4 3 shape. So we have to fit this data. What if we are, instead of this unidimensional array, we have this type of array which is nothing but a three-dimensional array? So in that case, you will have to, what is going to be the result if you try to reshape into 4 3? We are not providing any unidimensional array. We are providing a three-dimensional array. So is it going to break, or is it going to throw error? The answer is no. It is going to simply change whatever shape of array before it had to the new shape we are asking for. So we are asking for 4 3, and so it converted this 3D to 2D. So what if we are providing wrong number of elements? For example, let's take the previous example of that unidimensional array which contains 12 elements. I have simply added one more element here, that is 13. So now it is going to throw an error because it cannot fit in array of 4 3 shape. So it will simply say that it cannot reshape array of size 13 into shape 4 3. Trust me, this is another error which I have faced a lot, and sometimes it is very hard to track that where it's going wrong. Anyway, this is another example in which I am reshaping this 1D to 3D. So I have one unidimensional array, and I want to convert this into three-dimensional array. So three-dimensional array with 2 3 2, in which when I am saying the first two represents the two elements of outermost array. This gets a little confusing, I agree, but it's just because I'm saying. Otherwise, it is very easy to code understand once you know it. The second or the middle array contains 3 elements, and the last dimension contains 2 elements. So when we are saying last dimension, we know we are talking about unidimensional array, that we are sure when we are reshaping it. So here you can see that first I have created it using two-dimensional arrays, right? Then I am providing 3 unidimensional arrays in each two-dimensional array, and these unidimensional array contains two 0 dimensional arrays. So if you're still confused with this naming convention of 0, 1, 2, 3, then please watch the previous video. It is going to help you out. Let's talk about this unknown dimension. Now, what is it? What mystery is this? Thing is that suppose you have a bunch of elements. You suppose you have a unidimensional array with, let's say, 12 elements. Okay, I have taken an example of the same genre also. Okay, so this unidimensional array contains 12 elements. So I want to reshape into 2 comma 2 comma minus 1. I know that it should be a three-dimensional array. I know that first one should contain two elements. I also know that the inside dimensional array should also contain two elements. Okay, but this uni one, I am not sure. In that case, Numpy will calculate it for me. So this is really amazing. This is something you should practice a little and you'll really get there if you at all have any confusions. So it's not this minus one I can just keep here. I can place this minus one anywhere in the in this in this method, and you will know it when, because Numpy will calculate this for you, and it's a very good idea when you are not sure where you're going to. Anyway, I'm wrapping up this video. I think I have covered a little bit and a little far. So let's see you in next video where I will cover iterations. Iterations is not a huge topic. It's not something that um, is not a really dangerous topic, but it becomes a little complicated when two-dimensional, three-dimensional, or multi-dimensional array comes into the picture. Stay tuned.